and maybe allow me just to give a recap, because the whole of last week I think we were mostly dealing with technical issues, but we tried to solve some of them that can allow us to move those who were unable to install the New York City flights package. We imported the data. They imported the data directly, so it can still serve our purpose. I was trying to solve with some of the team members some of the issues. We are yet to find the solutions, but I think that one does not prevent us from moving. So we want to look at data transformation in this package called DPLYR package, and the data set that we are using is the flights data that departed New York City in 2013. In the prerequisite, we talked about the issue of packages, why we need them. And we say that these are a collection of tools used in R for a certain purpose. Then we went and looked at the installation of packages. You can use either the install.packages function, or you search directly from the packages icon here, then type it, the same as loading. Then another thing is that we said before you use your package, you have to load it as long as you have closed your R session. Like today, before we are going to use these packages, I have to load them. Uh, the tidyverse package for um, those who install the DPLYR, you need to execute that line of code. You have to load it. Then for NY flights package as well, because it has the data you need. But for those people who imported the data directly, that was Ephraim. And I think Claire, for you, you don't need to load the NY flights 13 package. So I think we went ahead and we were able to read more about our data, what it entails. We went and viewed our data. We managed to look at a glimpse. A glimpse just gives a summary. Then the last thing we did before we left uh, was DPLYR package, sorry, basics, whereby first of all we say that in the function of DPLYR, the first argument in the function is always a data frame. Then we went further and said the subsequent argument describes columns to work on using variables. Then we say the output is always a new data frame. Then also we said solving complex problems will always require combining multiple verbs. And when you want to combine multiple functions of verbs, we use what we call the pipe operator. We will look at it. And also we say the DPLYR verbs are in four categories. Like, how are you going to deal with the columns in your data? How are you going to deal with rows? How are you going to deal with groups and tables? So that is what we will be looking at. So I think those were the issues that we were able to look at. So today, now we want to start the manipulation of our dataset, the flash dataset. But I hope everyone has managed to open the working, you are working direct, like where you stored our project folder, your individual project folder, because we want to start from there. And the title is the rows. We are going to put the main title is rows. So we want to know the verbs that what I call the verbs now. So I want us to know the list of verbs applicable in rows. Yes, I see Shanice, your hand was up.
Sorry, sir, I'm not seeing all your screen.
Okay. Uh, is there anyone again who cannot see? Maybe let me stop sharing and reshare in case the issue persists. It means maybe the technicality might be on your end. You might be required to leave and rejoin. I have reshared it. Can you see it now?
Yes.
Okay, thank you. So we want to see the list of verbs applicable in rows, but before that, um, we have to we have two Sami. I think there's Samuel. We have two Sami. I realized that. But maybe let me take this to Ephraim. Ephraim, when we are talking about rows, do they run vertically or horizontally? Like in this flights data set. Do rows run vertically or horizontally?
They run, that is across, that is horizontal.
Yeah, they run horizontally. Like our first row, you see it has 2013, then 1, 1, 5, 17, and so on. Then the columns run vertically, like year, month, day, departure time, scheduled departure time, and so on. Thank you so much for that. So we want to see, like, when you are having your data and you want to transform it, which verbs are you going to apply in rows? So, um, the first one, okay, maybe I can just highlight them before we look at them. The first one is filter. We will explain what filter means. We have the filter function that you can apply in rows. Another one is called to arrange. Another one is called to arrange. Then another one is called distinct. We are going to look at each one of them practically. After distinct, yeah, I think those are the main ones. Maybe we can now start with the first one. It is called filter. So, what filter does, is just like, sorry, there's someone who wants to join. So I can say what filter does is it will allow you, it allows you to keep rows based on values of the columns. Maybe you can see this practical. That's how you can um, understand. But how is it applied? The first argument is the name of the data frame. then the second and subsequent arguments are the conditions that must be true to keep the row. Like, for instance, I want to filter in, maybe I have my data that has people who have various ages and so on, and I just want to filter those people who are above 50 years and so on. So maybe the first example that we want to do, an example, is that we can say we want flights in our data set. In our data set, you have been told you want to filter out flights that departed more than 120 minutes. So we want flights to filter out flights that departed more than 120 minutes and above. I there was a session, a class that I taught you about operators, and I told you they will be very important when we reach in such uh, topics or units. Maybe can someone remind us which operator are we going to use here? I've been told to filter out all flights that departed more than 120 minutes or 2 hours late. Which operator are we going to use? Remember, I told you the equal to operator, the greater than, the less than, the greater than, equal to, less than, equal to, the or, the and. Which operator are we going to use among those that I have mentioned? Anyone, you can just raise up your hand and try. Yes, Nancy?
Good evening, Mwalimu. I'm still trying to understand what you've said, filter out flights that departed more than 120 minutes.
Okay, let us go back to our data. Yes, sorry.
Is it like 120 minutes ago? Those ones that left 120 minutes ago?
Yes, those that left, not like that, but what I meant, I think maybe my how can I put it? My statement is not okay, very okay. What I want is that I want all flights that departed more than 120 minutes in terms of 2 hours late, like in the departure delay column, this one.
Oh, okay.
I want those that departed 2 hours late. That's what I want.
Okay, so if I would try, then we will use more than 120 minutes.
Yeah, we will use the greater than operator. So the first thing, first of all, because we are going to manipulate our original data, our original data is called flights, right? So we want to filter it. So I'm going to come with a new data frame called flights, maybe underscore filter, so that I understand that this one, maybe given that we might apply various filters based on different conditions, maybe I can call this filter dot one. Then you put the assignment operator. This flights underscore filter dot one is, you can even put your name. It is material. Those are just objects or variables. but it depends how do you want to store your data, so that when you export outside R, it is easy for you to identify that this is the data set that I apply the filter function. Then the next thing is the name of the data set or the data frame that you want to apply filter function. So you want to apply a filter function in which data frame? The flights, our original data frame, this one. Then after that, there's something I introduced called the pipe function. And I said what it means. I said the pipe function is used to combine the verbs. So when you want to combine multiple verbs, and our verbs here are, we have highlighted filter, we have arrange, distinct, and so on. So we have to introduce the what you call the pipe function, and to insert a pipe function, after you type flights, which is the name of our data frame that we want to apply the filter, we want to filter all those flights that are departed 120 minutes late and above. I'm going to put what you call a white space, like a tab. In your keyboard, you just press the tab key once, like the space, so it is called the space bar once. And then after that, you put the percentage sign. To put the percentage sign, you click the shift, then percentage is in number 5 for those who are using the Windows. Then you put the greater than symbol, which again shift, greater than, then the percentage. The whole of this is called the pipe operator. The whole of this is called the pipe operator. Then after that, it is always good to make your work presentable. And in case you are unable to know in your keyboard where the pipe operator is, the percentage sign, you can just raise up your hand. Yes, Brenda?
Hello. I don't know why when I type flights,
Yes.
I don't get flights. Me, I get flights underscore filter.
Okay. Have you run your libraries? That's the flights library. Sorry, have you the package, this code on library flights? Sorry, library NY flights 13.
No, I've
And
not.
yeah, you have to execute those before you use even both the tidyverse and the NY flights 13 libraries. You have to call them before you can start using.
Okay.
Yeah. So I think what else? Yeah, for those who are using the DPLYR, same thing. For those who imported the dataset directly, you don't need to call the New York City flights 13. As long as you imported your data using the read.csv. I hope we are together. So the first thing, the flights underscore filter dot one is just a variable. You can put even your name. It is immaterial. Then this one is the inverted R, I can call it. This is an assignment operator. I think we are already used to it. Then flights is the name of the data frame that we want to apply our, what do we call, our filter function. So we highlighted yesterday the DPLYR basics. We said the first argument in the function is always a data frame. So the first argument is the data frame, which is flights, followed by a white space, whereby you click the space bar. Then you insert this operator is called the pipe operator. And we said what the pipe operator does. So it assists us to combine the verbs, like it links our, what do we call, the flights data frame with the filter function that we want to apply. So you can see my cursor where it is after the pipe function. What you can do now in your keyboard, just click the enter function so that it moves to the next line. This one mostly we use this one just to make your work more presentable and easy to read. After that, now what's our function? The function you want to apply, it is called filter. And the column of interest, because we want to find all flights that departed 2 hours later. So in our data, that is represented in the departure delay column, DEP underscore delay. So filter is a function, that's why there is a bracket. Then DEP underscore delay, you can see it is here. Yes, you see the error that in my line number 34, there was an error that you saw because the code at that particular time was not complete. Then I can execute it, run it. Oh, there's an error. There's an error. Who can identify the error I have made? I have seen the error. Who can see the error I have made? Okay, maybe before someone comes, we said filter allows you to keep rows based on the values of the columns. The first argument is the data frame. We went ahead and said the second and the subsequent arguments are the conditions that must be true to keep the row. The second and the subsequent arguments are the conditions that must be true to keep the row. So who has identified the error that I have made in the second argument, or in the line number 2? Yes, Salom.
Hi.
Hi.
I
Yes.
think that the condition should be
Yes.
you specify that is more than 120 minutes.
Yeah. So I forgot that one. In my line number 35, after departure underscore delay, I'm supposed to say to put the greater than operator, then 120. That is the error that I had made. Like I forgot to input that condition. So I think now I can execute it. Yes, so you see there is no error in my console window now. So if we look at this data set, okay, maybe I can give you time. Yes, sir. Yes, Sam.
The one that you have put on percentage, I didn't understand what is the purpose of that, the more than and then in between the 2%.
Okay, thank you. So first of all, the whole of it is called, it acts as in, is it called in unity or in unison? Like the percentage greater than percentage is one operator. It is called the pipe function. And this pipe function, it is used to combine. I said what you call the verbs, and our verbs are this. A verb is, I think a verb is that action of doing something, right? Like when we command R to filter, it is going to give us numbers maybe as per the conditions that we have put. Like for instance, if we say filter in our data, we want it to filter all those flights that the departure time delay, there was a delay of more than 120 minutes in terms of departure. Like the filter there is like a verb. I think the verb is like an action to do something, if I'm not wrong. So this pipe function, it links the two. It links the data frame that you want to apply the verb to. So we have our data frame is called flights, the original one, and our verb is called filter. So the function of this pipe function is to link between the two. Like it's like in a circuit, you are trying to complete the circuit. You put maybe a wire to complete the circuit. It is something like that.
So if we had another verb, let's say you want to filter another column, we have to put the same.
Exactly.
Okay.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. And we will see that later. There is a place whereby maybe you want to filter at the same time select, you want to apply arrange filter all together in the same data set. So you find out that you will just be joining using this pipe operator. Is that okay?
Okay.
I want to find someone who has managed to filter, then so that you can take us through how to export that data in Excel, and we check if truly the departure delay. Of course, I can still check it here. Like when I come and flights. Okay, flights. Let me show you flights. Of course, it is there. So if I want to find the maximum value in my flights data set in a row called, this is departure. So we want all those that are more than 120. No, we can't go for them. Okay, departure delay. We go for the minimum, not maximum. I want the minimum value. I'm going to explain what I'm trying to do. This 121. So what I'm trying to do, in my line number 37, minimum is a function that will give you minimum value. Since it is a function, I have opened my bracket, right? Then I want to apply the minimum function in my new data frame called flights filter.1, but I want to apply specifically in a column called departure delay. That's why I'm using the $sign. It is called to subset. You can put a comment and say $sign used to subset. So this means minimum is a function used to just return the minimum value, same as Excel. Flights underscore filter dot one is the data that we have filtered. All the values in the departure delay columns are more than 120. And the dollar sign is used to subset, like we want only to know what's the minimum value in the flights filter dot one that departed 120 minutes and above. So like, because we said greater than 120, it means the first value must not be 120 unless it must be more. That's why we ended up having a minimum value as 121. So maybe another interesting thing that we can do, maybe you are interested to know how many flights departed or delayed by 2 hours. How many flights delayed with 2 hours? You can use count. What's the name of our? No, not even count. I can just count the number of rows. Rows run, number of rows. N row. I think it is N row. Then flights, the name of our dataset, flights filter one. This one, I think we saw somewhere, it gives us the number of rows. So we have a total of 9,723 flights in the year 2013 that delayed with at least 2 hours and not 2 hours, more than 2 hours. Yeah, I think that's the right term. More than 2 hours. But that is not the thing that we want to do here. What I want is for someone who has managed to execute that line number 34 to 35 of code to export that data outside R, and I want you to share your screen. Anyone? Yes, Nancy?
I have managed, but I've forgotten how to export.
Okay, maybe you can share your screen so that we can.
That
in your, but you see in your, there's a script written exporting data. You can maybe open it. The script written exporting data.
the script on.
I can just see it. Yeah, I'm seeing it just from here. It is just, yes, that one. So you copy the whole of line number 5 of code.
This one.
Yeah.
I copy it.
Go and paste in data transformation.
Data transformation.
Script.
Okay.
Down maybe line number, or you are pasted. So we write .csv. What's the name of the data set we want to export? You have called it flights underscore filter dot one. So where this books replace with that?
Where there is here books.
Yeah. No, not that one. The first one. Remember we said when you are exporting, the first argument is the name of the data set you want to export. Yes.
Flights.
Yeah, the second one. Flights. Yeah. No, second. Not that one. We are exporting flights underscore filter dot one. Yes, that one. Yeah. I hope you have not changed your working directory, right?
No, I've not changed.
Okay,
Okay.
so where we are going to edit again is how do you want to store it in Excel? I wish I'm suggesting we maintain the same name, right?
Yeah.
So replace books underscore one with sorry
Yeah, books underscore one.
with flights underscore filter dot one dot csv.
Right, underscore.
Filter the same name that you have used dot one dot csv. Yeah, that's fine. Execute it. Yeah, so I want you now to go to, maybe you can go and look at this flights underscore filter dot one in this directory. Your laptop users are NMBOS, OneDrive, documents, Mac. Maybe you can stop sharing first. You trace it, then you can share in case you have confidential information that you don't want to display.
Okay.
Yes, Brenda.
I mean, I'm getting errors. I don't know what's the problem.
Okay, maybe you can share your screen as we are waiting for Nancy. Mhm. So I want to read those errors so that they. Where was the first error?
Line number 40.
No, from the console.
From the console.
Oh. Mhm. Sorry. Error in flights. Could not find the pipe function. Mhm. But the pipe is just error in enrows. Yeah, the next one could not work until
Mhm.
the line number. Try highlight line number 40 to 41 and execute once more fast. Will not. So yes, your pipe function has an issue. Mhm. So the space between. Did you put the space between the flights and the pipe function?
Yes, I did. There is a space, as you can see.
Go upwards first of all. The library. Execute line number 12. Give it time. Execute line number 15. Go downwards now. Execute now again 40 to 41. Yeah, so it means you had not executed line number, the one that had the DPL wire. So the, what do we call that package? The tidyverse. That's why it was giving an error. Execute 42. because the pipe function is within the tidyverse package. So if you have not executed it, oh yeah, there's an error because
Mhm.
you see there is no column in our data set called DEP. It is called D. Have you seen? In fact, in line number 42, when you put the dollar sign, it brings the list of all columns. Just edit line up. Yes. Just try to no. Just try to erase it or to edit it so that it is this one. I think the second one. Click on the second one, departure delay, that one. Execute. Yes. Then the 43. Enrow. It is not enrows. It is enrow. There's no S. Okay. Thank you. Yes, Nancy, you have managed. Have you managed to find where the data is?
Yes, I have.
Okay, maybe Brenda, you can stop sharing so that Nancy can share. Yes, Ephraim.
I'm still having the same issue Brenda is having.
Okay. Maybe Ephraim, let Ephraim share first before Nancy will come. Okay. Flights. So you have not go to the DPLYR package where you installed it. Try to scroll upward. Run line number 12. So did both the packages fail? Both the DPLYR and the Tidyverse? Ephraim, I thought one worked.
Tidyverse worked.
Oh, it is Tidyverse that worked. Try to
Yeah.
load line number 8. But we have errors.
Yeah, but it ran the other time. I don't know.
Go to the packages. In the list of packages, try to see if we have Tidyverse.
Yeah.
Load it using check here. The package failed for Tidyverse. Okay, so what you can do, first of all, install this package called UTF-8. You see, go and install this. Yeah, you can just look at it there. Yes, go to install. You can see the install.
Yeah.
Yes, let us install this UTF-8 and see. UT, yeah, that one. UTF-8 here, install. After installing, go and load it. Yeah, go try now and run line number 8. Yeah, I think it is now working. Yeah. So okay, let me explain what is happening. We do have what you call dependencies.
Okay.
Dependencies, what it means is that one package depends with some items on another package. That's why, like this DPLYR was depending on some of the items in UTF. Okay, proceed now downwards. You see, execute line number 45 to 46. Yeah. It has worked. Go to line number 47. It is okay. Line number 48.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is okay. Line number 50.
There's one for Enro. I didn't have it.
Oh, yeah, end row. You want to find the number of rows in a for a data set of flights. Let's execute it. Yeah. Then the last one. So flights, let me see, go backwards. So we want to export the one that it is called flights underscore filter dot one.
Dot one.
Yeah.
Dot one. Yeah.
That one. Yes.
Yes, I think it's fine.
Yeah, it is fine.
Thank you.
Nance is okay, welcome. Nance, you can come in now. Yeah, you can open it.
I hope it is not a heavy one.
I opened already. I think maybe there's a network delay.
Maybe or you are sharing just
Already opened.
maybe you can stop sharing so that you can share that specific
Are you
file
able
that
to see?
no. What you can do, stop sharing and reshare again just that file that has opened.
can share. Nancy. So as Nancy is sorry
Sorry,
Nancy, I
Nancy,
was
I was
speaking on
speaking on
mute.
mute.
We are
We are
still
still
waiting
waiting
for
for
you.
you.
Then
Then
after
Okay,
after
that,
that,
so
yeah,
yeah,
you
you
can
can
just
just
share,
share,
just
just
reshare
reshare
again
again
because there's
because there's
something that
okay.
I
something that I
want
want
us
us
to
to
look
look
into.
into.
As
As
Nancy
Nancy
is
is
resharing
resharing
after
after
our
our
break,
break,
after
after
our
our
break,
break,
um,
um,
the
the
next
next
items
items will
we will
we will
have
have
Rachel
Rachel
and
and
Almasi.
Almasi.
Uh,
Uh,
you will
you will
oh,
oh
Almas
oh
has an
Almas
error.
has an error. Okay,
So I
so
so
I,
I want
so I won't
I won't
I
give
won't
you
give
that.
you that.
I don't know
I don't
Nancy
know,
why
Nancy,
we
why
can't
we
see
can't
your
see your
Excel. What we
Excel.
are
What we are
seeing
seeing
is
is
just
just
the we are
we are
just
just
seeing
seeing
the
the
list
list
of
of
items
items
that you have
that you have
sold.
sold.
Okay, let me then open it one more time.
Yeah,
Yeah,
just
just
open it
open it
once
once
before you
before you
can
can
share.
share.
Okay, I think I'm sharing the wrong one.
Okay.
Is this what I should be sharing?
Yes,
Yes,
yes.
yes. Yeah.
So,
So,
do you
do
know
you know
how to
how to
filter in
filter in
Excel?
Excel?
In Excel using the columns.
Yes.
Yes.
I forgot.
Just
Just
okay.
okay.
Highlight
Highlight
row
row
number
number
one,
one, the
whole of
whole
row
of row
number one.
number one.
Is
Yes,
this
go
Yes,
to
go to
data.
data.
data?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Then
Then
filter.
filter.
Yeah,
Yeah,
filter. It
filter.
is
It is
somewhere
somewhere
here.
here.
Towards
The
your
filter
right.
here.
Towards
Yes,
your
there.
right. Yes, there.
Yeah.
Click.
Click.
Then
Then
you are
you are
looking at
looking at which one it was, departure, delay.
Departure delay,
I
yes.
don't know
I
if
don't know.
it
It
is
is
G.
G.
Was it
Was it
G?
this G?
Yes, yes. It's the one.
Click the
Click the
drop
drop down.
The drop down of G.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yes.
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 Yeah, so
Yeah.
we
So
can
we can
see the
see the
list is
list is
121.
121.
Yes.
Scroll downwards.
Yeah,
Yeah,
the
the
maximum
maximum
is
is
113.01.
113.01.
Then
Then
another one,
another
you
one, you
want to
want to
see
see
if
if
the
the total number
on
on
the
the
column
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 column A.
click
Click on the
click
drop
on
down in
column A.
column A. Go
Scroll
scroll
downwards
downwards
so we
so
can
you can
see
see
this is
these are
97.
9723.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that is
that is
fine. I
fine. I
think
think
the next
the
questions
next
for Brenda
questions for Brenda
and Almasi,
and
let us
Almasi,
look
let
at
us look
them
at them
after our
after
break.
our
Let us
break. Let
just
us
go for
just go
10
for
minutes
10
break,
minutes break,
not
not
15 as
15 as
usual.
usual.
So we come
So we
back at
come back at
9:12. Then we
9:12.
start
Then we
with
start
your
with your
question,
question,
Brenda,
Brenda,
and that
and
one of
that one of
Almasi
Almasi
before we
before we
proceed.
proceed.
We
We
can
can
start
start
with
with
Brenda's
Brenda's
question.
question.
Okay, mine.
Yes.
Yes.
Once I have accessed this data,
Yes.
Yes.
what I didn't get is how we did the filter.
That
One
one
is
is
not
not
part
part
of
of
this
this
class,
class,
but
but
let me
let me
just
just
show you.
show you.
Just
Just
share
share
your
your
screen
screen
so
so
that
that
Okay.
we
I
can
can
show
show
you.
you. Okay, so but I see you are filtered already. What do you want, Brenda?
Okay, I didn't understand what I did because I just came and clicked here at filter. So I didn't understand what exactly I did.
But you are filtered. Maybe I think maybe what you are not getting how we were trying to check on column G.
Uh-huh.
Like in column G, there is that drop down. Can you see the drop down?
Yes, that one.
I can't see your cursor, but when you click, you get the list of values. Column G,
Just a
where,
minute.
where it is written departure underscore delay, there's that drop down, yes, there.
Mhm.
So you can see the first value is 121. When you scroll downwards, you get the maximum value downwards. Yeah, that's 1301. Yeah, like that means that that 1301,
Mhm.
like the flight that delayed for so many hours took 1301. I think it was hours. Yes, yeah.
Okay, and then there's something that I didn't understand.
Yes.
Let me stop sharing this. Share. Okay, these flights, this data, our first data, this flights underscore filter. Where did we click to see that data? Because I tried to click here, I didn't see it.
Or if you want to see in R,
Yes.
you just type flights underscore filter dot one, then you run that line of code.
Here.
Maybe you can do it in line number 45.
I
Just type
type.
flights underscore filter dot one. Yeah, that one, the second one. Then you run it. Yeah.
Okay, thank you. I've
Yes.
understood.
Thank you. There was another one from Almasi. I don't know if you are back. Yes,
Yes.
Almasi. Yeah, just share your screen. Then I hope there was Rachel. I hope you are ready. Yes, yes, Almasi, just proceed.
Yeah, so on my line 12
Mm-hmm.
is this error and must opening bracket. I don't know what it means because I've tried to look at the way I've written the command is still okay. I don't know why it's not executing. I can't really export it because
No,
when I the file, I can't find the file.
there's an issue. You see the opening. First of all, the quotation, the double quotation. The first
Yes.
one should, I think, appear just on the flights.
Where? Here.
Yes, the
Here.
first one should appear there. Then the last
Okay.
one on after .csv.
Oh, okay. Thank you.
You remove this one. You remove the other one. That was
This one.
yes. You execute. You see.
Let me
Yes, you
try.
see the errors disappeared. Still, there's an error still.
Yeah, I don't know.
It
I
is
think
saying
the code should not be
Yes. Someone was talking.
remove the quotes in front of flights.
Here.
Yeah, and then put it just after equal sign.
Here.
Yeah, after, not before.
Sure. Let me check from my end. Maybe I have just. Is it?
Just try, but also
Yeah,
look
yeah, yeah.
for.
Sure. Yeah. The quote
should just enclose
the quote
the what do we call
should just enclose
after
the
five,
what do we call
yes,
it?
the
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 location.
location.
directory after file. Yeah, the location after file. Yeah, after file is execute. We see.
Before you execute
Mm-hmm.
CSV, flights, I mean underscore fly, I mean filter dot one dot sv. There where you put file, I don't know why you put a
Yeah.
CSV there.
Yeah.
Yeah,
There's no CSV there. Yes, there's no CSV there because
just like
that
that.
one,
Yes.
even that even that comma is not comma full stop, because you see in your line number 5
Yeah.
it is called flights underscore filter dot one. Yeah, that's
Yes.
the same thing. Flights underscore filter dot one comma.
There's an unexpected token. Don't know what it's saying.
Yeah, because there's a comma after the name of your data
There
frame you
is a
want to
Okay.
cursor
export.
before.
There's a comma after flight.
Like that.
Yeah,
I've moved the comma.
yeah.
Or where
Before
are you
the
saying?
file.
No, you are supposed to.
This one.
Sorry.
Dot
No,
CSV.
no, the flights underscore filter dot one comma file.
Oh, I have to
Yeah,
put a comma.
yeah.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, let me execute. Okay, let me try.
Just check.
Just check.
Okay, it's there. Thank you.
Okay,
Okay,
thank you.
thanks.
Maybe Rachel, you can share your screen so that I can
Okay,
share the
thank
question.
you. Maybe Rachel, you can share your screen so that
Oh,
I can share the question.
Rachel, are you in a position to share your
Rachel, are you in
screen?
a position to share your screen?
Is it visible?
Yes.
Yes, just give me a minute. I'm trying to connect to power.
Okay.
Okay.
So
So, um,
let me
let
read
me read
out
out
what we want
what
to
we want
do.
to do.
So
So
maybe you
maybe you
can
can
put
put
a
a
comment.
comment.
We
We
want you
want
to
you to
get
get
flights, flights
flights
that
that
departed
departed
on
on
January
January
1st.
1st.
Sorry,
Sorry,
flights that
flights that
departed,
departed,
on
on
January
January
1st.
1st.
Flights that
Flights that departed
on
on
January
January
1st.
1st. Yes. So go to the data first on the flights data, the original data. So our columns of interest will be month and day, right? Yeah. Go back to the code now. Take us through how we will do it.
Hey, I'm not so sure if I know how to do this.
Okay. But we will follow the same philosophy. So first of all, copy line number 54 to 55. Copy and paste in line number 64. So first of all, the first thing we need to edit is the name of flights underscore filter dot one. Maybe, yes, we are still doing the filter, but maybe that one we can say dot two. We can change it as filter flights, yeah, dot two. Then another thing that we might change, the data remains the same, right? The data that we are applying remains the same, flights. So we are not going to change anything. The pipe function will never change. The function filter will never change because we want to filter, right? So what is only going to change is what is inside the bracket on filter. The first one we want to filter, the condition is that the first condition that these flights must have departed in January and the first day. So that is where we want to do. So just erase everything inside the bracket. So the first one is month, right? In our data set, it is month. Yeah, that one, the first one, is equals to, I hope you know how to write the equal operator that we learned. Do you still remember the equal operator? Okay, maybe for now I can inform you, but you can go later and check. The equal operator is double equal sign. Yeah. So first of all is January, which is as per, go back to our data. Months are represented by 1, 1, 2, and so on. So is equals to 1. January is represented by 1. Then here we have two conditions. Flights that departed on January 1st. So it means we are going to use AND operator. So you put AND. Do you still remember the AND operator? Yeah. And day is equals to that one, the first one, is equals to 1. Yeah, then you can execute. Then, of course, you export, but that one, it is fine. You can export and check later. So I want to give you guys assignment. Because I have a session with some of the students who are still doing project exam. I want to give you an assignment. You can put in line number 66, Rachel. Guys, take note of this assignment. I want you to filter out flights that departed. Filter out flights that departed in January or February. Then end export the data and share with me via email. Export the data, then send, share. Yeah, that's fine. So maybe just to give you a clue, the same philosophy remains the same. A few things will change the same way we have done. Then another thing that want is of keen interest for us is for you to know the OR operator. I hope you still remember the operators in R. I trained, I don't know which day, but when you go to your scripts, you'll be able to see it. The operators in R. Yeah, that is it for today. So you can even try maybe before 10 and share this with me by email. I'll be on standby to review. You filter out flights that departed in January or February. Yeah, just a simple start. Maybe any question I have, about 2 minutes. Any questions? Okay, thank you, team. We will proceed tomorrow from there. So I'm waiting for your assignment. If you can try and do before tomorrow's class, I really appreciate. Yeah. So have a good night. I'll share the recording after this session.
Bye.